Weather impact alert today because we have the potential for some strong to severe storms during the afternoon and into the evening hours today. Here's a look at the hourly planner this morning. You know, it's not going to be the primary focus of the activity. It should be relatively quiet for the next several hours. But once we get closer to the lunch hour and then onwards towards the evening, that's when the potential for strong and severe storms, those will pick up across the area. So notice rain chances start to increase. It'll be nice and warm, but unfortunately, we're talking a stormy afternoon, so you'll want to stay plugged into the forecast. Here's why we have that weather impact alert. We have a 3 out of 5 covering pretty much a large portion of our coverage area, and I'll step out of the way so you can see areas like Centerville, Waco, Gatesville, Temple. These areas are in a 3 out of 5 this afternoon for the potential for storms capable of producing large damaging hail. Some could produce up to tennis ball size potentially, and then we're also talking winds and low but not zero tornado risk as well. For some of our northwestern counties, Hillsborough, Meridian, Hamilton, Comanche, that's a 2 out of 5. You'll still want to be plugged in, so don't focus too much on where these, outlook lines end or begin. Pretty much a risk for severe weather will exist across our area throughout the day. Here's a look at the Futurecast. Notice once we get closer to the noon hour, starting to see that activity pick up from areas west near the Big Country and into the DFW Metroplex. Notice there's some more storms there. They'll eventually make their way closer to our area once we get to around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and that's when this activity starts to become more widespread, and then we're talking greater risks for some severe weather. The main concern will be any of these more discrete cells you see here. Those will be capable of the more damaging hail potential, so we'll be watching it all afternoon. Download our app and have ways to receive alerts as well, and then as we make our way further into the evening, notice that's when we get this larger area of thunderstorms. Some heavy rain may lead to a localized flooding potential there as well. So we're going to be watching it. Make sure you're tuned into the forecast and you can see strong storms today. And then as we get into your weekend, it's going to be relatively better in terms of those conditions. Start to clear out nice and warm into the upper 70s. Here's a look at the highs today across the area. Even though it is going to be stormy, we're talking generally upper 70s across the region, maybe even some lower 80s. And then here's a look at the overnight lows. We're going to be in the 50s across the region, maybe even some lower 60s. So overnight tonight, it's going to be pretty mild as we head into your Saturday. Here's a look at those rain chances. They start to increase as we make our way back into next week. So we still have some rain chances on the horizon, but enjoy the weekend because it is going to be nice and dry as we head into the next couple of days for your weekend. So a little bit of a break. Here's a look at what we've got with the extended 7-day planner. Weather impact alert today, rain chances next week, but we got a nice weekend ahead. We just got to get through the storms today. Keep it here. We'll let you know the very latest.